Well. Two very strange things. This is my niece's juice bowl. Yeah. Penny and Sinclair Tennis Championships, Oxford. Yeah. Also, I started up a second channel of sorts today. It's completely unrelated to this. It's for another purposes. I'll go into another time. I asked my lady to name it for me. I shan't tell you the name of it, but I shall tell you the letters. The two words that she chose were CC. Yeah, I will explain that another time, but my niece is here, and I just thought this was rather weird. Much love to you all. Well, that worked well. I just walked all the way down there. We weren't recording. Damn it. And it is bloody Thursday and all. Damn it. Damn it. Moon stuff. It's all that moon stuff. Oh, fuck. Right. So, good morning. Let's try this again. Sorry, just collecting my thoughts quickly. Right. Now, I had stuff to say last night which I forgot. Martin reminded me of some things I wanted to talk about regarding the moon, which I will do now. I should leave earlier and walk slower. Time just disappears. I want to stop until I cross the road, but I'll forget. Look at that one. There was one just now going, oh look, it's right through the trees there. There's one going right to the sun. I wonder if you can see it. And the moon. I'm going to show you a little image of my moon egg again quickly. Now there's that one go right to the sun. Now, it shines up so brightly, and all that's shining on it is the iPod flash. Yeah, it's very small, but very bright. And yet, look what it does to the egg. It just turns it white. When I try and film with this thing, I asked before, in the daytime I see the moon, and I can pick up some pretty good details for this little thing. But at night time it turns into a white blob. And that's not the flash on my camera. I'm struggling to understand why I will pick up more details in the bright daylight when there is so much more light entering than at night when there's supposed to be so very little. Think of the distances involved that they tell us about, that the light travels from the sun to the moon, then from the moon back to Earth. Surely it should always just be an indistinct white blob. Understand? I'll wait to do this so fast before I like this. People talk from the Bible that there's supposed to be two great lights, one for the day and one for the night. The moon cannot be that night light. It's not there every day, every night, you understand? It's not there every night. It cannot be. They cannot be the two lights. For myself, the two lights are the blue and if not the black, then the stars themselves. For they are there every night. Even if there are clouds in the way, them stars are still up there. But the moon is not. I do not think the sun is streaming particles, but activating particles. I kind of feel in some ways we are looking up a great big long piece of spaghetti, and all we can see is the end of it. If you was to look side on, it'd look like a line. Like a pulse spiraling down straight through the earth, part of the earth, a vein, an artery. The blood pumps one way and pumps the other way. There's a thank you for whoever led me on to the stomach guy, the mushroom, the fungi fella, man. That was awesome. I have seen that thing before, but that brought back so many things to my mind, allowed me to make so many other connections. And then I think it's Randall, Earth is a Heart-Shaped Realm. I watched that one while I was watching the mushroom one, and my goodness, boom, 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 fireworks in the brain. What if the Earth is a mushroom? It could be an upside down mushroom. The stalk, from our point of view, could be in, Mount Meru. We could all be walking around upside down and not even know it. We could all be walking sideways and be stuck down by static. Everyone says when you spin a ball round, it all flies off to the edge. Well, if you spin the ball round, you put a cage around the outside, everything sticks to that cage. We could be walking around the edge of that cage sideways. And if you try and jump to the centre, you push back down, back to the outside edge as it spins. I honestly feel that language, mathematics and science, the written language, is all part of this satanic deception. The satanic deception, it's a use of knowledge that can destroy the world. That's all. People have tried to anthropomorphise everything. Absolutely everything. Some people are denying we should use something at the moment, and I'm completely in disagreement with it. And I'll tell you why now. There is only two things that unite us all everywhere on the plane. One is being on the plane, and the other is nothing physical. The language you speak creates a physical imprint on your eardrum. Boom, 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 boom. This is physical. Boom, 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 boom. Our languages are different. Okay? Our concepts for our language are different. Our concepts of material goods are different. But I believe our emotions are the same, plain over. The love of a child, the love of a partner, the hatred of either. It doesn't matter where you go, it's the same. Everybody has them. Some people, look at all this today. Some people, damn, I lost it again. Bloody distractions all the time. emotions are the only things that we all share equally. The physical language, the noise that creates the physical part of language, is for myself, it's a good thing. We should not all speak one language. This is a death of imagination. This is death of imagination. This is stuck in the rigor mortis of Satanism. One idea, one piece of knowledge only. I said it before. Imagine if the whole world lived like this, with these flashy cars, working 5 days a week, 3 meals a day. We would just burn this place up in a couple of years. It can take a man decades to create a statue of sublime beauty, but it will take an idiot with a hammer 30 seconds to destroy it. You understand? I don't want to be the fucking hammer that destroys this place. It's taken a long time to be like this, and then we just want to come along and go, yeah, fuck it, it's my place, I do what I fucking like, yeah, because it's mine, yeah, it's all mine, yeah. The fuck? People have become so self-absorbed, so selfish, and it's been done on purpose. And I use that word everyone far too lightly, because it's not everyone. It's a whole big bunch of the majority. You understand? I wish to do something practical for people, not just share my words, my feelings, my miseries. I want to share practical things, like the knowledge I have. Chopping vegetables for one, cutting wood for another. A bit of art. Okay? I like whining and moaning, nothing more. I love that show, Grumpy Old Men. I could have been on that. And I'd love to do one day with For the Love of the Truth. He's great at it. Right? I love moaning. But I feel it's time to do something as well, not just moan about it. Right? And I'll have to start small, we'll all have to start small. Change is coming. Everybody's expecting the worst, and I'm not so sure. It depends on what sort of world you want to live in, right? I don't know. Much love to you all. Peace and luck to you all, and I'll catch you all soon. Okay, so very quickly, the as above, so below, right? No, it's this way around, right? In the real life physical world, the emptiness is the join in between, that creasy part, yeah? But out here in the other part of the world, the bone is the atmosphere, and the earth is the empty bit between the join. Does that make sense? I might have to explain that bit again. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to try and clear a couple of things up from earlier. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this. Now, I have mentioned this before. I will come back to this. There is something strange going on, where someone wants us to, I don't know, like the baddies, make us have empathy for the bad guys. So many programs these days show you the bad guy and then show you the bad guy's backstory, where, you know, he loses family, or something tragic happens to him that makes you feel for the bad guy. Yeah, I will touch on it again, and, you know, everyone feel free to talk about this, but there's something in the show. Someone wants us to like the bad guys, and we'll have to talk about it at some point, right? Now, there's me bit of white paper I'm going to be drawing on in a second, right? Here's me eye. Let me put this down, sorry. Okay. Now, if I can, I'm going to turn the... Well, you can see it there. Okay, there's the flash. How do you turn these things on? Damn it. Right, I'm going to stop it and turn it back on. Right, I'm not going to move. There you go, there's the flash. Alright, it's very, very bright. Now it's... I'll come back here and you can still see how very bright it is. Okay? This is further away than I was from my little moon. Right? Now I'll come back in and I'll have to stop it, because I don't know how to stop the light while it's shining. And you'll see... Concentrate for a minute and you'll see where it's come from. I won't move. Okay, so I'll turn the flash off. So you can see there, tiny little green light. Okay, it's probably where it's cooling down. Alright, now that's the size of that. That's my wobbly hand, I do apologise. Okay, so that's the flashlight. And that just turned that egg pure white. You understand? If that was happening to our moon, for myself, I'm confident that that's what would happen. And so I don't know. I don't understand how in their idea, in their model, we get to see such detail. The camera can't pick it up at night, but it can pick it up in day for some reason. Do you understand? There's something not right with that, alright? There's something really that we have to go a bit deeper in. Right, but now, for my last thought, which I shared with you, which was Knuckle Earth. Let's see if I can do this. Now maybe I can put this down a second and it will still film. I can't even see. Right. Hopefully, I'll draw it big enough. Now in your finger there's a bone, and there's a bone, and this is all solid. This is all solid. Right? That is this part and this part, you understand? In between there is where we get movement, and deep inside the bones, I do believe there are ligaments that hold it together. Okay? This is the as above, so below. So in the real world, we are living here, and there is nothing above, and there is nothing below, and instead of these long lines we have ourselves a couple of little system of what appear to be something. You understand? As above, so below. There's something here, and the atmosphere above, and whatever's below, we'll come to that another time. But in between here on your bones there's nothing. In our world, in our perceptions, there is something. What goes up there, what goes down there. Maybe you should go back and watch that mushroom program. You understand? And you'll see that, let's say there's a force goes this way, okay? Goes up here. There's also a force coming down this way. Okay? And at a point of, let's say, resistance, they each meet up and create something. Now you might have seen it on a bamboo shoot. It's very slightly out like that, and then it goes back in again. Yeah, that's you find that on all sorts of plants. Yeah, it's everywhere. Right, now, I hope you can heard that. Now, if you, just in case you couldn't see it, I'll show you a better picture. Get a bit closer, and we'll go through it again. I don't even know if I filmed any of that. All right, so look, there's the finger, right, the top joint and the middle joint with that bit in the middle. Okay, and there's nothing in between my fingers, the joints. It's empty space. But there is a solid matter there, there is a solid matter there. And in the below part where we are, there is nothing above and nothing below and everything in between. And that's the bamboo. With the, you know, this is... If you want to find examples in nature and stuff like that, then, you know, that's everywhere, that. Alright, that is even the, let's say, let me try a smaller drawing here. That is even the root system of a tree. Right, it goes all underneath. Roots under here. Roots under here. And then the above is branches above. You understand? Branches above and underneath. Similarities in all things. Confirmation bias, quite possibly. But come back again quickly to the size of my little light and how much that just obliterates the moon. Okay, just my little moon egg. You couldn't see anything. Oh, what was right? So the lights in the sky for the day and the night. The greater light for the day is just the how to say it? The activation. Okay. Now the Stamets fella talking about the fungi, he talks about 95% of stuff goes one way, 5% of stuff goes the other way. Perhaps this is why when science looks up, they can only see 5%, because the 95% is behind coming up. You understand? And the 95% coming down with the 5% going that way is exact same, and that's why in the middle they squash and switch and vibrations happen and things come into being. You understand? It's like the Birkeland currents connecting, you know, other places. This sun and moon, this is that heliocentric sun worship they speak of. You shouldn't worship the ligaments. They're important, sure, but they're not the be all and end all. You understand? Anyway, much more thought needed on this, of course. It's a lot clearer in my head. I'm not sure if I got out what everything I wanted to say. But I don't think the sun and the moon are the lights for the night and the day. I think the stars themselves, the luminaries, are so bright in the daytime you cannot see them, cannot see nothing. And in the night time they are chilling. So in the daytime 95% is rushing down, and at night time 95% is rushing up. Possibly. Well, just my ideas. Much love to you all. Peace and luck. See? Concealed weapon. Concealed weapon. It's not peace. Oh my God, he's a Nazi! Maybe I'll edit that bit out.
Salmon-bearing area,
so, Paul Stamets.
because of a confluence of advantages.
And this one is... excuse me. Paul Stamets, the future is fungi. He pronounces it fungi. So, how to save the planet. Okay, Paul Stamets. This is an excellent presentation, but we'll come back to that another time. The but, alright, don't people send me messages saying this, that, and the other. Alright, I'm not an idiot. Alright, I'm not going to go through this whole lecture, but there are some amazing pieces of information within there that are highly relevant, I feel. And then we move on to the ligaments, the bones, the joint. Alright, there's the couple of ligamenty things. Sun and moon. There's Mr. Heart-shaped realms. There's the concave bit. Now look at this lovely little image from a distance. How's that for an Earth system? Pillars underneath. Hey. Zoom in a little bit. You understand? So within inside your body, this solid mass is your bone, but within the outer world, I mean, there's the atmosphere itself. There is the earth, right? And we perceive the sun or the moon up there, or you know, whatever is up there. So turn around, and the sun and the moon are like a filter system, in and out, and in and out. I don't know. Just saying.